make a steak like Asmon? What? How I cook my $2 steak.
What's up, boys? So I've wanted to do this for a while. A lot of people have asked for it, and we're
Is this
finally
new?
gonna do it. Today,
3 weeks
I'm gonna
ago.
show you all how I cook a steak. I know how to cook one meal, a steak. And today, you're going to learn how to do the same thing. Now, I would say that steak is the most important meal of the day. Usually whenever I get up around 2 to 3 p.m., I start the day off, I eat 1 to 4 cookies, maybe some gummy lifesavers, maybe go down to, I don't know, McDonald's to get some food, and then towards the end of the night, and this is about where we're at now, it's about, looks like a little past 1 a.m. And so this is prime steak time. And I'd like to show you guys how I actually do it. Now, I don't like to get the good steaks. Now, the reason for that is not because I don't like the good steaks. It's because I don't want to like the good steaks. The fact is that I've been using these steaks, I've been getting these steaks now for probably fucking 10 years. And my mom always made them for me. And these are these steaks right here. You guys can see I've got them in a bag. And this whole bag, it had 4 steaks in it. And it was, how much money was it? This thing's all f***ed up. What does it say?
What he just said
God,
actually resonates with me so
I'm gonna have
deeply.
to open this, which is alright because
I used to be able to go to Chili's and get a steak. But now I've had like $50 steaks and shit like that. I cannot eat a steak from Chili's anymore. I cannot do it.
you know we're gonna have to.
It's not wrong.
Do that with the steaks. So I'll show you guys how much my steaks are, and this is a meal I usually. Make
I'm actually too bougie, and I hate myself
week.
for it.
$7. So it's $7 for 4 steaks here, and I get these, as I said, all the time. They're delicious. I have no complaints. I have no problems. I like to keep things simple. I like to keep things cheap. So next thing is you're going to need you're going to need a pan. The thing is that I have about 20 pans in my house. 19 of them are dirty. Well, actually 20 of them are dirty. I'm about to have to clean number 19 or number 20 here. And I really just clean and use the same pan over and over. I don't think you're going to want to see this, but basically I had this problem with my sink. And basically the sink wouldn't drain. The sink was like black of like water, and that was a problem for like 2 months. And so I got a liquid plumber and I fixed that, and so now it's not a problem, but it was. And but anyway, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. So you see right here, there's these little flies. I don't know why they're here. It's just fucking bullshit. And so the first thing you do, like obviously I hate washing dishes. I only use for plates and plastic utensils. I think that sometimes I have to use a real fork and knife for this. There is no silverware that is clean in the house. That was not that. I don't really do that. And there's a lot of dirty silverware. And then every 2 months or so, I have this like kind of.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like what to put it. It's like a midlife crisis. It's like a mid-month crisis because it happens all the time. And basically what I do is I clean up like 3 things in the house. And
his back arch as he's just talking.
And I think to myself, like, I'm going to turn my life around. And I feel such an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. I figured, you know what, I've earned myself a little bit of a break. I crack open another cold one and, throw the garbage back on the floor. And so that's generally how things go.
I'm not even listening to what he's saying. I just find the situation hilarious. This degenerate's back arch is just the only thing in the camera as he's talking away from the camera, rambling about I don't even know what. That's why I don't even know what he said. It's just so funny.
The handle of the pan, it's like falling off
as he cleans
you
dishes.
Can screw it back in, and I tried to screw it back in with a kitchen knife, but I need a screwdriver. But it's been like a pain in the ass for like the past 6 months, and it's just been annoying. The screwdriver's out in the garage. And anyway, so number one, we have the pan. Now, also, we have to have, as with any good steak, what do you eat with the steak?
Asparagus.
Great question. You eat a potato. Now, as I said, I only make this meal. I do this all the time. You have one potato. Now, okay, give me a minute. This is really annoying. Now I've got to clean a fork too. All the forks are dirty because I was eating steaks with them. I tried doing it with a plastic fork, and the plastic fork melted onto the pan. And so that was really kind of unfortunate. And so we don't use plastic forks to make steaks anymore. This is some fork my mom ordered. It was an overpriced thing on eBay. I think this like whole set was like $100. So we're gonna get our money's worth out of it. So next thing you do is you want to put. Oh yeah, I forgot about the potato. So the potato.
His left sleeve is pissing me off.
Is I take the
or his
fork
right
and
sleeve.
I stab the shit out of the potato. And this is what my mom told me to do.
Like roll it down.
I have to put it in the oven. And I stab the shit out of the potato, and I put the in the microwave. I thought it was going to be bad too, but it wasn't. I put this in for 8.5 minutes. So you need butter. You want to put butter on the pan. I don't even know why you do that. I just see other people doing it. I really have no idea. It doesn't matter. Yeah, well, anyway, let's go ahead. I'll just put it over here. And I'll just put the butter. I mean, you guys can believe that I put the butter on the pan, right? Like, I don't have to bring you guys over here. You can believe that? All right, good. So anyway, you put the butter on the pan, and you turn the pan on. And so, usually leave it on for like maybe a couple like 30 seconds, a minute or so. And then we're going to go ahead and get back into the steak situation. So I have 3 things.
When was this video filmed? Because I just want to know if he's ever going to this calendar that's on the fridge and flipping it and like changing it. I just can't see Asmon coming down like, oh, this calendar is wrong, and then like,
things
there's
that I
no way,
put
right?
on my steaks. Let's go ahead and talk about them. This is Worcestershire sauce. The reason why I do this is because my dad does this. They were out of the Kraft Worcestershire sauce, which is like literally like way cheaper. So I had to buy this shit. It's all the same. Who gives a f? And so also this is steak seasoning. Salt Lick is a place here in Austin. I went there one time for some thing, and it was pretty good. So I decided to get the steak seasoning. Steak seasoning is pretty good. And also we get lemon pepper. And so those 3 things, those are that's the steak ingredients. So now, as you can see, I was gonna say, as you can see, you can't see it because I'm too lazy. I don't want to put it over here. But yeah, there's like butter in like the pan and shit, right? And so every time that I cook a steak, so like, you know how like women take pictures of like their food. You know, like you
Tread
go
lightly.
on Instagram and it's like some girl, she's taking a picture of her food again. I'm a man. I don't do that. But I do take pictures of every single steak that I cook. I cook the exact same steak every single time. And I take a picture of it at the end. That way I remember how good it was. So let's begin. We've got a steak right here. This is a good one. Oh yeah. So it's not a big one. This is a nice.
That's
nice
brisket.
Small meal. I'm about 6'3" or so, and I don't know if we want to double up on steaks today or not. This is definitely a smaller size steak. It's fine. If I'm hungry later on, I'll just eat another cookie. And so this is, yeah, we'll just go ahead and go with this steak right here. I stab the steak a little bit, get a little, that way I get the,
just eat another cookie.
This shit in there on the steak. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys, I'm going to move you a little bit over here. And so you got to shake this up, right? And the reason you do that is because on the back of the bottle it says to do it. And so next thing, go ahead and open this up, and I'll tell you guys what we're doing here. We get this. Oh, I'm up. So you guys messed me up. I gotta do these first. I think the seasoning's better. Now it's cooking, and now I'm getting stressed out. Okay, all right. So I put this on the steak. There we go. All right. Good.
I think that layer of seasoning is thicker than the steak
we get
itself.
The lemon pepper.
Just saying.
And this Izzy taught me how to make a steak, but I don't know if she'll like my own little things I put on. All right. So did I shake this one? I don't remember. Okay. So anyway, we'll put this on. I don't think I shook it. So then there you go. There's the steak. Oh wow, what a good steak. And so then after that, obviously you got to turn the fish over. And so
it's
what
not
you do there
an
is,
egg.
Oh, shit. So you turn
for
it
a pancake.
Okay. All right. No. We're good. So I'm gonna keep this one down just for a minute. Now, sometimes we're gonna go for. I usually put a little bit more of this right here, and we got. Oh, that's the wrong one. We're gonna get a little bit more on there. And I know some people are gonna think that I only eat my steaks medium. Sorry, not medium rare. I get steaks medium to medium well at restaurants, but at home
Really?
I only cook steaks well done. The reason for that is because I'm paranoid. I don't want to eat something that's bad. Oh man, that's a good ass steak, man. And so anyway, you get it in a pan. You get all those sauces on it.
I'll be honest. I don't know
really
if you
have
can
yourself
cook
a
this
good
any
time.
other way.
I'll have to take a picture of this.
If
one
you
after
cut,
the video.
listen, you need a microscope. Okay, when you cut that steak in half and you try and see this tiny little paper thin layer, oh yeah, it's pink in the middle. That's medium rare. Like the little layer of red there too. That's medium rare. Like, how can you tell?
And so anyway, let me put this back on and talk a little bit more about some of the things that I do. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good. And so anyway, so basically I take the steak and I just put it back on the
This
pan.
is unironically the steak that you find in Chipotle that they load up your burrito with.
Okay, so I'll probably have to like. It's probably too hot. Just another. This happens sometimes. Oh wow, what a steak! And so, just a minute. One time I tried to make something else that wasn't a steak. Now I only make steaks. I'll put this back in the refrigerator. The only thing I have in the refrigerator...
Patty, I am not watching Kay's kitchen. Kay's kitchen.
Is cake. I get cakes at the grocery store and I eat them. So the steak's pretty much done at this point.
No
The good thing about these steaks is that I get them and I cook them about the same time that the potato is getting microwaved. So this is a good quick meal. Now, usually I eat steaks about 6 times a week, with like one day being Chipotle. Actually, that's not true. Maybe 2 days being Chipotle. Some days that I do have Chipotle and a steak at the same time. Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, y'all are gonna. I would eat that steak, and I would enjoy it.
145. I'm getting a little fat, to be honest. I don't eat a lot of food. Basically,
it just could be better, right?
Food eater.
But I'm not.
So this might not seem like a big meal to you, but to me, this is delicious and it's great. The reason why I like steaks so much is because of the fact that I just think that they taste really good. I'm actually really glad that they're easy to make, because if they weren't easy to make, I would never eat them. Until I like it. Well, sometimes they'll take me out.
You know what it fucking reminds me of? Or is it? Because here.
Oh wow, score! Look at this. This is an aspen. You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is. Wow.
Okay, like that's how I see
for like a
the shit he's
business
saying.
dinner. And you order like a $200 steak, and it's on the company card. So. But besides that, I mean, we're talking about $7 steak packs on a daily basis. Usually I go to the grocery store, I get steaks, I get potatoes, I get cookies. Oh yeah, there's these
Whoa,
new
lighting changed.
Dr. Peppers that have like real sugar in them. They're pretty good, so I get those too. And that's about all I get at the grocery store. Sometimes I get the, there's like this, let me see if I can show you guys. Do I have any?
Tabasco sauce.
So
I'm judging his fridge right now. Butter.
This is also one of my special snacks.
It's got like that lemon juice bottle thing. I bet that's been there for years.
I have Best Buy April 2022.
Is that Cartoon
so
Network?
We're gonna throw these away.
Oh, it's frozen.
Anyway,
Frozen yogurt.
Yeah, these are like yogurt things, and it has like strawberry and blueberry, and it's frozen.
Frozen.
I've never seen the
frozen
movie.
frozen yogurt.
Anyway, let's go ahead and just put this back. So the steak is pretty much done. So if you want to take a look, I'll show you the steak. This looks like a good ass steak. So you take a look at this. Look at it. You can literally see it's like steaming. It's emanating power out from its edges. So you have that. That's obviously a steak. This is This is going to be a delicious steak. I can't wait to eat this one. So I was watching an anime, and I saw it because I got Crunchyroll because I wanted to watch Fist of the North Star, and I'm a big JoJo fan, and heard it was inspired by that. So anyway, I had that, and so I saw this. In anime. It was called My Stepdaughter's.
Oh God.
My Stepmom's Daughter's My Ex. And I watched the first episode. I watched the first episode as a meme. And I'm on episode 7 now. Put this stuff away. And I try to put the stuff that I'm not using away. There's no real reason for that. It's just that it's a pain in the dick to use the microwave if there's something in the way. Yeah, that's basically about it. And so now I have
just
paper plates right in front of me, and these are let's see.
The worst part about his kitchen
these are
is
the high
like
quality. People ask.
I guess
me, like,
all
what do
kitchens
you
would be
do
like this.
Now that you,
it's a perfect background to spot all the flies.
Does well and you make money. These paper plates is only like 30 of them, and it was like $5. So these are the hard, real. These are the steak paper plates.
Like you ever like try and track a fly, and then it like flies like
you get the paper plate here
away from the white wall, and you can't track it anymore.
Right there on the plate, and then let's get the potato. So you put the potato right here, also on the plate. And do I have a knife? Oh yeah, I need to get another knife. I'm running out of battery on my phone because I didn't charge my phone, and my phone's also running out of memory. So this video is going to have to be over kind of soon because I also want to eat the steak. And so I'm going to just cut this open real quick just so you guys can see what we're all about. And so you cut that potato open. That's a good looking potato. Oh man, look at that. And so you see this right here. This is what we eat pretty much every day. I've never gotten sick. I've never had I've never gotten sick after eating a steak. I've never felt bad after eating a steak. I'm a simple man. I live a simple life. I like steak and potato. And I don't care if it's a cheap steak, it's a good steak, and it's good enough for me. So anyway, before I usually leave the kitchen area, this is the pan here. As you can see, it's dirty. So what we do is I just put water on it. And I do that because this makes it to where like it's easy to get the stuff off. And then I just leave it on the counter until the next steak time, which will probably be tomorrow. So yeah, I wanted to share kind of what I'm doing and kind of how I make these steaks and everything. I know a lot of people ask about it. This was a method. Izzy taught me how to make steaks, and she probably will not be happy with some of the little twists that I put on it, but I think I'm doing great. And I also use A1 for my steaks. I've been using A1 for a long time. This one is empty. I left it down here to remind myself to get more A1. I have 4 more bottles upstairs, and I think one of them has actually isn't. No, there's 2 of them that are empty, and then there's 2 that are not. Because the other one is like a different kind of A1. Yeah, so anyway, I use A1 with my steak. Okay. So anyway, guys, I wanted to do this video and kind of show you all how it's done by a steak master. Thank you so much for watching.
That's awesome. Okay. Best top comment, multi-millionaire, lives in old house, looks homeless, cooks $2 steaks with side of unwashed microwave potato. Peak humanity. I mean, at the end of the day, it's true. It's like, this works. I guess he doesn't really eat while he streams either, so yeah, he turns the stream off. Could go cook this meal really quick. The only thing I know how to make are omelets, because my dad recently taught me how. But I don't like eating omelets that often. Anyways, now what?